The movie opens in the dusty streets of ancient Rome, where Lucius, a weary architect with dreams bigger than his wallet, is drowning in frustration. Every design he sketches, every spark of genius, is shot down by clients who call his ideas stale and outdated. He's broke, desperate, and on the verge of giving up. One humid afternoon, his friend drags him to a bustling public bathhouse to relax. Lucius scoffs at the idea. How can anyone unwind surrounded by loud, naked strangers splashing around? Overwhelmed, he slips underwater, holding his breath to escape the chaos. That's when he spots it. A tiny whirlpool, swirling mysteriously on the far side of the tub. Curiosity pulls him closer, but before he can react, a fierce current yanks him in. He's tumbling through a dark, tunnel-like void, lungs burning, fighting to break free. Finally, he bursts to the surface, gasping, alive. But he's not in Rome anymore. He's in a sleek, modern Japanese bathhouse, surrounded by stunned old men, staring at this naked Roman who just appeared out of nowhere. Lucius, dazed and dripping, assumes these wide-eyed men with unfamiliar Mongolian features must be some flat-faced tribe from a distant land. But as he steadies himself, he's floored by the wonders around him. Shiny baskets for clothes, gleaming taps, even a massaging device that hums with magic he can't comprehend. He curses himself. Why didn't he invent these things? His awe turns to chaos when he stumbles into the women's changing room by mistake. An elderly woman shrieks and clocks him over the head, knocking him out cold. Enter Mami, a struggling manga artist who's been praying for inspiration. She spots this strange, unconscious man and sees a muse in his chiseled Roman features. Pen in hand, she starts sketching furiously. When Lucius comes to, someone hands him a bottle of flavored milk, sweet, cold, and unlike anything he's ever tasted. It's so divine it overwhelms him, and he faints again. The next time he opens his eyes, he's back in Rome, surrounded by worried faces, claiming he drowned in the bath. A dream, he thinks. A bizarre, racist dream, until he sees the empty milk bottle clutched in his hand. 2 months later, Lucius pitches a bold renovation plan to the bathhouse owner, inspired by the wonders he glimpsed. Baskets, massage booths, and chilled sweet milk transform the place into a sensation. People rave about his creativity, and money pours in. One day, as an old man soaks in the tub and muses about wanting a bathhouse at home, Lucius ponders the idea, until that familiar current drags him under again. This time, he surfaces in a 21st century bathtub. A man walks in, casually asking Lucius to help him bathe. Confused but obedient, Lucius discovers showerheads and caps, more marvels to steal. Turns out this house belongs to Mami, who finds him sprawled on her floor. She dashes for her sketchbook, but when she returns, he's gone, vanished back to Rome. There, he crafts a personal bathtub for the old man, earning enough to spoil his wife with lavish meals. But she's unhappy, yearning for a child, not riches. Their argument explodes, ending with her cursing him and storming off. Days later, a messenger from Emperor Hadrianus, a ruthless man rumored to slaughter dissenters, summons Lucius. The emperor, an unexpected art lover, admires Lucius's bathhouse innovations and demands a personal bath unlike anything ever seen. Lucius accepts, determined to impress. He roams Rome all night, seeking inspiration, but every idea feels like a cheap imitation. Exhausted and ashamed, he trips into a ditch and disappears. Cut to modern Japan. Mami, now working at a bathroom supply store after her manga dreams falter, dozes off on the job. She accidentally overfills a tub, and suddenly Lucius bursts out, gasping. He freezes as the water bubbles on its own. A miracle. The store manager storms in, giving Mami and Lucius a moment to connect. He offers her a Roman coin for a tour. She doesn't speak his language, but cash talks. Lucius marvels at urinals, printed toilet paper, which he thinks holds the flat-faced tribe's secrets, and a bidet that feels like paradise. Back in Rome, He recreates it all for the emperor. A toilet with flowing water, a bubbling tub, thanks to slaves puffing through pipes, glowing aquariums, and scented candles. Hadrianus is thrilled, awarding Lucius a bizarre necklace, dog legs and human genitals, carved in gold. But when Lucius rushes home to share his triumph, he finds his wife in bed with his best friend. Heart shattered, he's left alone. In the future, Mommy's manga career tanks, and she's fired from her side gigs. She retreats to her hometown, working at a local bathhouse and studying Roman history, haunted by Lucius's coin and vanishing act. Meanwhile, in Rome, Lucius sinks into despair after his wife's betrayal. A messenger begs him to help the grieving emperor, who believes his dead son is reborn as a crocodile. Lucius must design a habitat for this son. One slip-up, and he's a dead man. Checking the emperor's bathhouse, he's pulled into the future again, landing in a crocodile sanctuary cage. Mammy's there too, ditching a bad date. She rescues him, showing him how to care for crocodiles, and testing his Roman roots with archery. He nails every shot. A hot spring sends him back, and soon the emperor's crocodile thrives. Hadrianus treats Lucius like family until rebels attack, sparking a brutal year-long war. Aging and weary, the emperor picks his nephew, Sionius, as heir, tasking Lucius to help him build a bathhouse. But Sionius is a pompous fool, and Lucius refuses, risking execution. A fight with a jealous rival sends him crashing into a wall and back to the future. The flat-faced tribe nurses his wounds, soaking him in a healing hot spring and feeding him throat-searing fermented alcohol. Mommy, now speaking basic Latin, asks his name. Drunk, he collapses on her and they sink into the spring, waking up in Rome. She's awestruck, but learns Lucius faces death for defying Sionius. Her pleas fail. He flees to save himself. In Japan, old men searching for Mammy tumble through a whirlpool, landing in Rome too. On the run, Lucius finds a natural hot spring and realizes it could heal the emperor's wounded soldiers. With Mommy and the tribe, he builds a sanctuary. Their modern medicine and care turn the tide. The soldiers win, celebrating with booze and dance. Lucius and Mammy, now in love, share a quiet moment, until she and the tribe vanish before his eyes. He whispers there are many ways back to Rome. The emperor names Antonius, a worthier heir advisor, honoring Lucius for his bravery. In the future, Mommy walks her city when Lucius emerges from a pond. They lock eyes, reunited at last. Thanks for watching Cineworld. Subscribe for more.